Virgo, and welcome to your February 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki, and like always, I would like to welcome you to my channel and remind you that this is a general reading for all Virgos. So if you are interested in a personal or a private reading with myself, you can visit my website. It will be linked in the description below. Okay, so you may notice some gemstones above the cards. These are jasper. And I am resonating with jasper this month because it is the talismanic or the mystic birthstone for February. And jasper is great for promoting relaxation and calmness, peace, those type of things. And if you are more interested in learning about jasper or other gemstones for that matter, I have done several videos on many different gemstones, and you can find those at my YouTube channel, but I will link the one specifically for jasper also down in the description, so that way you can find it a lot easier. And they're only a couple minutes long, and they just give you the general uses and purposes for the gemstones. Okay, so lay before you is your monthly spread, and I tried to focus a little bit more on your love life for this month, as it is February and the month for Valentine's Day. So we'll see if the cards reveal any of that. So for the first week, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. So I do see that you are feeling very comfortable in your surroundings. You're feeling very stable. But since it's in its reverse position, it seems like it might be a little harder to obtain. It may seem interrupted by something. It's like everything is right there and it's going as well as can be, but there's one little monkey wrench. It's not quite perfection yet. It's like you're so close to obtaining what you want and the feeling of satisfaction, but there's something still keeping you from it. One little thing, and it usually has to do with yourself. I mean, maybe you're asking a little too much. Maybe you're asking the impossible. You know, who knows? Maybe your mother-in-law is visiting for that week. I don't know, but your life is going really well. There's just a little bit of a setback there. Okay, so the next card is Seven of Coins, or the Seven of Pentacles, however you would like to say it. And this is a waiting period. There's something that you've invested your time or your energy or your money in, and you are eagerly, anxiously awaiting to see what the results will be, or what the outcome may be, what the reward may be. And usually this does have to do with money, but it doesn't always have to do with money. This could be time that you've spent with somebody. This could be just your energy and your efforts working hard on something, and you're waiting to see what the turnout will be. So I do see some anxious waiting going on here. The third card is the Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles. And I do believe that this character is you, Virgo, because Pentacles are Earth, and Virgo, you are an Earth sign. And even if you're a male, you could still be playing this role. It is possible, though, that this could be another Earth sign coming into your life. So, you know, keep that in mind. But this is where you would display a little bit of a negative, you know, some negative qualities in your personality. You're not playing the best game here in the middle of the month, and this is somewhere around Valentine's Day. You know, maybe you expected something, or maybe you knew how it would be, but either way, there's something that's making you a little bit unhappy. And this card could also be a sign of a bad investment, or perhaps whatever you were waiting for in this card, it didn't turn out as abundantly as you had hoped, and that could be affecting you. But mostly it seems that you are, you know, portraying maybe some greediness, or or it could be the complete opposite. You could be overspending. So it's whatever you would interpret as a negative attribute of your own. With the next card, you have the Three of Cups. Now this is along towards the end of the month, but it does show some socialization, some getting out and mingling with your friends. This card could also be about reuniting with an old flame or with an old friend. It doesn't have to be dealing with romance, but it certainly can. You might just be going out with a group of people that you are very comfortable with and having a good time. And with the last card at the very end of the month, you have the Eight of Coins reversed. Now, this is some kind of monkey wrench in your work life, or in your career, or in whatever it is that you do. That it could be a hobby, it could be just a passion of yours, or a project that you're currently working on. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be school. But however, you're working hard in this last part of the month, and you're not getting the recognition that you're deserving. Perhaps you're getting neglected, or people aren't paying attention to you where they should be paying attention to you. There might not be enough help. You might be left on your own. Whereas it might take many people to get the job done right, and you're the last man standing. So it could be a number of different things, but there's going to be some kind of negative attribute go on when it comes to your work or your career or your projects or your hobbies, whatever it is that you work in or tinker with. Something's going to be off. So I don't see a whole lot when it comes to pertaining to love, unfortunately. And sometimes that's how it is with the cards. They tell me, or they tell you what they want to tell you. The important, significant things of the month. And so that tells me that Valentine's Day isn't going to most likely, I mean, it could be a little different for all of you. This is a general reading, but I think for most of you, the majority, Valentine's Day isn't going to be like a big shindig. It isn't going to be some largely celebrated event. It's I can't say whether you're going to spend it alone or sad or together and happy, but either way, I don't think you're putting a whole lot of energy into it, and I don't think that I don't think it bothers you either way. I don't think that you're seeing it as you're not putting much importance into it, is what I'm trying to say. So that is your reading in its entirety, Virgo. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please push that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, you might as well subscribe, because I do this every single month. And I will talk to you all next month. Bye-bye.